welcome to the Comic Cinema Review with your host, the Dirty Pilgrims and the Dick Podcast. All right, so welcome to the Comic Cinema Review Podcast. Here we are to review the first episode of Marvel's What If, and it's titled What If Captain Carter Were the First Avenger? And this is based on an old comic series that's been going on for many decades. What If? I have a lot of old ones. Some were like, What If Spider-Man was the Punisher? That one's sick as fuck. I see further on in the story, we're going to get Marvel Zombies, which is going to be great. But, all right, let's just go around the room and get everyone's 1 out of 10 reactions. Go ahead. Let's go Pedigree first.
I give it a out of 10. 3 out of 10.
3. Okay. Yeah. Before you go any further, because I know you'll probably dive deeper into that one. Seeing it's the 3, you probably have a lot to say. Let's go Dubs. Dubs, what's your score?
I give it like a 6. It was all right. It wasn't too, impressive. It was entertaining to me, but
okay, 6.
I give it a 6. It was decent.
Not too much reaction there from Dubs there. How about you, Mac?
Yeah, I think similar. Like, I'd say a 5, maybe a little bit lower. But it's the same. They try to jam too much into one episode, and it didn't grab you. It was kind of silly, and yeah, it was iffy.
Okay.
I don't know. The animation was okay though, but yeah, not great.
You're very similar to mine, you guys. Besides Pedigree, of course. I had a 6. I thought it was good, but faults. So let's start with the loudest in the room. The Pedigree, did you want to start with anything here?
My feel was that they went too far on their feminist thing, and I feel like they made it easy for her to accomplish a lot of things, and I would have liked to see a lot more character growth through loss. And that's where I lost a lot of points, because it just seemed like, for instance, when Tony Stark's father, what's his name? I forgot. Oh my God, my brain.
Howard Stark.
Yes. Shit. Thank you very much. Howard Stark was having a problem with figuring out how to fix his computer thing, his program. And she knew exactly what to do. And then it went on to him going, "Oh, thanks." And it was just like, she was perfect at everything. And I would have liked a little bit a lot for her to go up from. It was like she was up and it was straight line. I would have liked both.
The thing
that moment where you're like,
The thing about What If comics, even if you're going back and reading them, they take a whole storyline, which would be in normal comics about 6 or 12, and they cram it into one. So that if you're having a faster story, like, they have to tell the whole Captain America first movie in 30 minutes. That's what they're trying to accomplish there. So that's kind of which kind of is hard, because if you want to character build, you're not going to have any of that there. You have to base most of your information on what you've seen in the previous storyline with Steve Rogers as Captain America.
No, I see that, but I feel like they could have done more for her, and they just made her perfect. And
she shouldn't have been too smart sciencey.
Yes,
because she was just a normal badass. Just make her a badass.
Yeah, and give her some faults so you could see how she becomes a true badass. You know what I mean? How like this superhero arc.
How did you guys feel, Dubs? How did you feel about the Hydra Stomper? The Captain America, Steve Rogers being Iron Man there.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like that?
I don't like that.
Really? I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, oh, now they're buddies here, because Howard Stark, he seems so involved in the situation. So he naturally, I would have liked it better if he called him the Iron Man or something Iron. But yeah, the name was kind of whack. Also, Captain Carter. I was hoping for Captain Britain or something like that. When I heard Captain Carter, I was like, oh, really? Right?
I saw her costume, and the first thing I said, Mac, was, "Oh my god, it's Captain Britain."
Well, that's what I assumed her name would be too.
Yeah, right.
And then
It's
it's
the
like
shield.
Captain Carter. I'm like, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What about you, Mac?
I feel like the story wasn't there. You know, it could have been cool if they just wrote it differently. Like the story was just, there were okay parts, like when the Red Skull like pulls off his mask. That was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animation was cool.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
dope. I like
yeah. The animation was great. Like when she was bouncing around on the airplanes, it looked cool. But the writing was just kind of silly. To the point it kind of took you out of the movie or show.
Some corny quips from Sebastian Stan over there from
yeah.
Bucky.
There's a lot of things they could have made work, but it just ended up being kind of silly. So hopefully not all. Maybe they're doing different writers for different episodes. A lot of TV shows do that. I don't know if these guys are doing it, but that's sometimes an interesting thing that shows do.
I feel like when the train exploded and Steve disappeared, how they were like, his name was Steve Rogers. I totally got Fight Club vibes. Did anyone else backtrack to like, his name was Steve Rogers? I was like,
did they
this
not
is
do that in the
ridiculous.
original Captain America? Did they not say his name was Barnes or whatever? Did that not happen? Am I tripping?
I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
They kept
Maybe,
American
yeah.
fans, so I
But
wouldn't be able to tell you.
I thought we were getting Steve Rogers is the Winter Soldier now. That would have been cool.
Oh, that would have been good.
But then he came back as Hydra Stomper. I was like, oh, I thought we were going a totally different direction with this one.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like it. Like I said, it wasn't good.
Yeah, a little disappointed.
Damn, Dub's just straight hating it. So Dubs, you gave it a like 5. Yeah, it sounds like you should have given it like a 2.
Like a 5 or nah, dude, it's 5 or 6. It was all right. It's just
Yeah.
like
Parakeet wrote a note down. The character with the bowler hat. It looked really silly and stupid. That stood out for me. That guy with his mustache, like the hipster mustache. I was just like, come on, no.
You have to send me a screenshot. I don't recall that one.
No.
He brought it up through the whole episode. That's why I wrote it down.
It was a really.
it rubbed them the wrong way. I don't blame him. Probably rubbed them the
Yeah,
wrong
I
way.
was like, I need to write this
Fucking
down.
character.
The way he
All
didn't
right.
appreciate it, I needed to write
It
it
stood
down.
out. It probably took a star off the rating. I think,
Yeah,
at
for
least.
sure.
All right,
It took
well,
a star off for me.
episode 2. That one's going to be T'Challa, Black Panther being Star-Lord. That
That
seems
one's
like it
way
could be a
more interesting.
really interesting take. Yeah, right.
It depends. That can go either way.
From what I saw in the trailer, there was a couple cool shots. I saw. From what I'm reading here, there's going to be Yondu in there, the Ravagers versus the Collector, maybe. Howard the Duck's going to be it. The Kree soldiers, Nebula from the heist, and then Thanos is probably going to be in there.
Thanos will be dope.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. From what I'm reading, that's going to be a really cool one.
Do you want to bring up your theory on their screenshot?
Oh, what theory? Oh no, it's not a theory. Like it's in the screenshot. We saw the screenshots. Like it has the first episode, the second episode, and the third.
He's talking about the shot they have on Disney Plus, where it's the bottom shot is the show we just watched, Captain Carter, and the next one has zombies, and the next. So he was thinking each ring had to do with the characters.
So there's this website called dmedmedia.disney.com. So it's like media packages that are sent out to people. From what the information that these internet sleuths have looked up, and I just take all their information and babble it here. Episode 1's going to be Captain Carter. Episode 2 is T'Challa, Star-Lord. Episode 3 is Fury's Big Week. Episode 4 is Doctor Strange versus an evil Doctor Strange. Episode 5 is Party Thor lands in Vegas instead of the little New Mexico town.
Party Thor?
What?
What?
Episode
I'm
6.
excited about that episode.
Yeah, that seems. Okay, I'm really down for episode 5. Episode 6, Tony versus Killmonger. That's maybe one of those that first scene where you see if you saw the trailer where you see Killmonger help Tony right there.
Yeah.
Episode 7 is going to be my fucking favorite. Zombies with Zombie Hunter Spider-Man and Zombie Captain America versus Bucky. That one's going to be fucking crazy. I love the whole Marvel Zombie series.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, it's just
You're a big fan of that shit.
Tony on Sakaar is going to be episode 8, and that's the planet they were on for Thor Ragnarok. So that'll be kind of interesting.
Planet. That was the best planet.
Yeah, that is a cool fucking planet. Yeah, dude, a lot of interesting shit there.
God,
Episode 9 looks like it'll be the last one. Go ahead.
Are they gonna bring back Jeff Goldblum? Oh, I hope they do.
If they're going to Sakaar, he has to be. Oh fuck yeah, that is. Thank you. So the Grand Master will be there. I think that was his name there.
Oh, that'd be so amazing.
Then episode 9 will be the last one. It looks like
definitely blows up more people. Sorry.
If Ultron merged with Vision and all the Infinity Stones, that's gonna be episode 9. Huh? See that's a cool. I feel like there's so many cooler stories they could have done than Captain Carter. It was just a bad first foot.
It really was.
It shouldn't have been the first episode.
No.
Yeah, maybe put this one for the last one.
But if they explain the story of this show to you without having seen it, it would sound pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a way they could have wrote it so that it would be cool.
I think it was.
And they just didn't write it that way.
It was bad writers for sure.
Yeah.
Because this episode it just
It happens. Though.
What if Bucky became Captain America? Would have been cool.
What?
And then you see Steve do all the things that Bucky did instead of whatever. I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of cooler ways to do this. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe
even
I'm just
with
hating on
her, Captain Carter or whatever, they could have done it better, but it felt half-assed, in my opinion.
So you think
the reason I give it a 5 or 6.
Oh, how about the line where he's all like, "Did you miss me?" after he came back, and she was like, "What did she say?" She was like, "Of course," or something, and it was like a second ago. She didn't even pay attention to the fact that he died. Like, sorry, flashback. All right, I'm done.
On to the next one. I'm over here Googling what if writers because I really want to know if they're doing different writers because the writers were shit on the first episode. So go ahead and take it from here if you guys want to complain about anything else.
Oh, I want to complain about so much.
Go ahead and complain. Maybe it'll be the cutting room floor, and maybe you'll come through.
Your idea that they should have made a crocodile Loki.
That would have been more interesting. You know how, like, in the Loki series, there were all the different Lokis, and one of them was a crocodile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They could have... an episode about that crocodile would have been more interesting than this.
You're not fucking wrong. But even if they just did an episode, but they had a crocodile Loki in the background, like that's the Loki of this universe, that'd be fucking cool. It's just like whatever. It's whatever Star-Lord T'Challa, but they have Loki crocodile. That's gonna be cool as shit.
I hope they do that for the fans.
Ooh. So I'm on Wikipedia, which is like, legit. Totally not anyone can just punch in any information. But I'm seeing that Seth Green is going to play Howard the Duck. That's kind of fucking cool.
That guy's
I do see Jeff Goldblum as the Grand Master. Ooh. Anyway.
Excited
all
noises.
Praise Goldblum. I know, right? Any thoughts? Anyone? Last shit you guys want to get out? Look at that! Does it speak volumes that nobody has anything to say on this? Like, yeah, there's a little hate, there's a little love, but there's not a lot with this episode. That's a spider. Yeah. Look at that.
I mean,
one way or another.
Yeah, that
kind of middle of the road.
This episode was the first episode because they probably knew it was the worst. You know how they do all the series and the first episode is like, and the second one starts bringing you in? I'm hoping this is like that.
Definitely a stumble for Marvel. Bad choice with the first episode and maybe even bad choice to keep this one on deck. All right, everybody. Anyone want to plug anything before we leave?
Well, the Dick has a new podcast out and, we're just dicking around, throwing that dick out.
Slinging dick all over the
So what is your social handle?
Our handle is Dick with DICC podcast. We are on Twitter. We are on Reddit. We are on Instagram. Feel free to check us out. Our Reddit page is where you can have all types of conversation about the shows we did, and tell us your opinions. Include yourself. Tell us something you want us to talk about. We're all down for everything, right?
Exactly.
Nice.
The dick is spreading through the world, through the internet. Yeah.
Dick is
Dick
down
is
for
growing as everyone gets excited about it. I get it.
yes, Dick for everyone.
Dubs, anything to plug?
Check us out at Instagram. Nothing but dubs.
Nothing but dubs. Get them at Instagram. And if you want to go ahead and check out my music, go ahead and go to Spotify, Apple Music. Go ahead and search for Drawback. You get to Drake. Go ahead and DRA and add an extra W there. Yeah, you'll find me. Anyway, thank you, everybody. You guys, everybody, thank you for coming on the pod. Thank you, dickheads. Thank you, Dubs, for joining me always. And everybody, just have a great evening.
Peace.